You fellas must be lost. Gentlemen, and I'm only going to use that word once. You're on private property.
Who are you?
I own this, and I own that, and pretty much near half all of the state. But that's not the point. The point is you're on private property and you need to get off.
Old property is theft.
Yeah, old property is theft.
Well, we stole it, and we're going to steal more, because ain't nobody going to stop us. And sure as hell ain't going to be no piss ants like you stopping us. You sit around here, and you don't know your ass from your fucking elbow. Get off my land. Come on, get the fuck off. Before I call the dogs. My dogs eat a baby if I tell them. They'll sure as hell make short meat of you. I own this property. I own this town.
Listen to me. One day, this land, this lake, will be ours.
This is my land. This is my land and my daddy's land and my daddy's daddy's land. And before that, there wasn't nothing here but fucking redneck Indians. God Almighty, He's the only one I answer to. This is it. This is my man. He the boss. He the boss. You can tell he loves me because he gave me all this. He gave me all this. I didn't do anything. I was just born. Jesus knew what natural law was all about. Jesus did what his daddy told him to do. He didn't say, I ain't gonna do it, daddy. That's no good. He did it. He bled. He bled. And you're gonna bleed too if you don't get off my fucking property. If you're still here, when the dogs get here, there won't be much of you for too long. My lake's polluted now. Come down here pissing in my lake. In here, this prison, are people with fantasy women. Many, many women. Fat, short, fat, white, black, pink. Many women. Some of them are women that I remember from the past. Others I make up like Frankenstein out of bits and pieces, without the stitchy marks. Some of them are quite feisty and give me problems. They come back more often than the others. Thus play I in one person, many people. In prison I imagine myself to be a king, of course. Why would I imagine myself to be anything else? I'm free to do what I like with my imagination. But I were king, and treasons make me wish myself a beggar. Then crushing penury makes me wish myself a king again, and kinged again, and then unkinged, and straight am nothing. Nor I, nor any man who but man is, will e'er be pleased till he be eased by being nothing. The imagination wears thin. But it's best to stay away from the dark places. And one can always hope for rescue. There may be succor from someplace, although I don't think anyone knows I'm here. Taken off the street, disappeared. Could come and decide to dispense with me entirely tomorrow at any given time. They could just decide I was superfluous to needs, an extraneous human being, unnecessary for any use at all. No one would know. No one would mourn. But there's no use feeling sorry for myself. It's not a good way to pass the time. Tiresias was an airhead who went and sniffed the vapor coming up through the rocks and got really stoned. And then came down to town and started babbling, and people thought that there was some kind of great message there, and pretty much made of it what they would. But he made a living at it, so he didn't complain, and he didn't have to work.
Speak. from your strange world. Let me hear the truth.
It's terrible to see the truth. When the truth brings only pain to him who sees. Oedipus is fucked. There's nothing he can do about it. He has no way out, and he's not going to win. I think also that he has it in his power to get out of this mess, if he just keeps his mouth shut and doesn't go looking for trouble. The trouble is that he's looking for trouble all the time.
Is this conspiracy Creon's or yours?
Creon is not your downfall. You are your own. Most days go by with only slight variations. The really apocalyptic days you don't even notice. It's only afterwards that you look back and think, that was the day. That was the day. Then you remember. Then you remember.
You are bound by the law of the state, and the state is me.